Hola mi gente, NinjaPicante here, and welcome back to another Picante food review video. So rather than discuss just one book today as I usually do, today I'll be bringing you guys a book haul. A free book haul to be exact. So for this haul, I got a total of 7 books. Now, if you're wondering how I got all of these for free, the answer is actually quite simple. At my local public library, they have a shelf that is dedicated to books that are given for a donation, so they encourage people to just come by and take any book that they find interesting. I often find some really interesting stuff, and this time I hit the jackpot. Or at least I feel I hit the jackpot. So first off, I got this book called Susurrus. And obviously I haven't read all of these yet, but I have skimmed them, so I have a general idea what they mostly contain. This one appears to be a collection of student work in poetry, short stories, and photography, compiled by the class of 2005. It definitely caught my attention as something I would not usually pick up, and I look forward to leafing through this on a cold, cloudy day with a nice cup of tea. Up next, we have What Remains by Nicholas Del Banco. Now, this appears to be the multi-generational tale of a Jewish family who flees Nazi Germany and find themselves in England. Next up, we have In the Garden of the North American Martyrs by Tobias Wolff. Now, this one appears to be a collection of short stories, and anyone that knows me knows I love a good short story collection. So considering it's free, I thought I'd give it a try. Next up, we have a biography about Dalton Trumbo. For those that don't know, Dalton Trumbo was a very talented screenwriter who, from 1947, I believe, to the 1960s, was blacklisted in Hollywood during a time when he was suspected of being a communist. However, he continued to work under the pseudonym Robert Rich, and in 1956 won an Oscar for the film The Brave One. Next up, we have I Am the Messenger by Markus Zusak. So this is the same author who wrote The Book Thief, and I really don't know much about this book other than the fact that it is a Michael L. Prince Award winner, so I figured, hey, give it a shot. Next up, we have Little Bee by Chris Clive. Now, this book drew my eye on the shelf because it is in brand new condition practically, and then I read the synopsis on the back, which really intrigued me.
We don't want to tell you what happens in this book. It is a truly special story, and we don't want to spoil it. Nevertheless, you need to know enough to buy it, so we will just say this. This is the story of 2 women. Their lives collide one fateful day, and one of them has to make a terrible choice. The kind of choice we hope you never have to face. 2 years later, they meet again. The story starts there. Once you have read it, you will want to tell your friends about it. When you do, please don't tell them what happens. The magic is in how the story unfolds.
Now that's how you grab a reader's attention. And finally, we have The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. Now, a lot of you might be aware of the film starring Queen Latifah that was based off of this book, and I've never actually read the book, so I'll definitely be looking forward to it. And that was my free book haul. I love adding to my collection in this way because it's obviously inexpensive, and also when I'm done reading them, I tend to redistribute them to other people in my community. At a lot of my local parks, we have these mini libraries. They're little wooden boxes that are very colorfully decorated. You know, it's the kind where you leave a book, take a book. And if you have any in your local community, I encourage you to participate. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like and share, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos, and give me a follow at NinjaPicante on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Ahora, vamos a darle. So as you've likely already seen from the title of this video, today we're going to be trying McDonald's new chicken biscuit and chicken McGriddle. So I'm actually quite hungry. So let's go get some food. We're back. This is the biscuit and the McGriddle. And the biscuit looks like this. And this is the McGriddle. So let's start with the McGriddle, which looks pretty standard. Just the 2 buns and the McChicken patty. Here we go. First bite. Provecho. Okay, it's kind of dry. It really needs some kind of sauce. The smell of the syrup is very overpowering. If you've had a McGriddle before, you know what I'm talking about. These are essentially 2 pancakes for the bun. I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 picantes. And now we'll move on to the chicken biscuit. So this one looks okay too, and again, it's pretty standard, just the usual McDonald's biscuit with a McChicken patty on the inside. All right, here we go, first bite. Provecho. All right, that one's crazy dry. If the first one might have needed some sauce, this one definitely needs it. Maybe some kind of a country gravy would work. I'm really not a fan of this one at all. I'll give it a 1.5 out of 5 picantes. Actually, you know what? Who remembers this right here? Just add a little bit more flavor.
Saucy.
Okay, better, but still not great. So those were the McDonald's Chicken Biscuit and Chicken McGriddle. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like and share. Drop a comment down below telling me about your recent book haul, something you're reading, or something you want me to eat next. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos. And give me a follow at NinjaPicante on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are in the description below. Gracias. Y nos vemos pronto con más Picante.